ball. Woo! Way! Bateu! Bateu! Lume! Bateu!
This has been a very difficult decision to make. However, after talking with my coaches and my family, I decided to forego my senior season at UCLA. I just want to thank Coach Neuheisel for giving me the opportunity to play. I appreciate it. I would like to thank my family. First off, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity and all the abilities He's blessed me with. I won't squander the opportunity, like you always tell me. And I'd like to thank a couple of coaches, Coach Howard, my position coach, Coach Bulla, Coach Mike Lynn, my conditioning and strength coach. Without him, none of this is possible. A couple of coaches that was here, my freshman year, Coach Durrell and Coach Walker. I'd like to thank my high school coach, Coach Garrett, for getting me ready for college, and Coach Eric Scott for bringing me to UCLA.
On behalf of UCLA, we want to congratulate Brian for an unbelievable job well done. He worked hard. He did everything we asked of him while here at UCLA. And while we would have loved to have had him for his senior year, we certainly understand the decision, and we wish him nothing but the best. And really, truly believe, and these aren't just words, that once a Bruin, always a Bruin. And you're going to be a great role model for the other guys in our program who are trying to climb the same ladder and reach the same goals that you're aspiring to achieve. And I just want you to know that you're always welcome, always at home here, and looking forward to having you come back and finishing your degree when time permits. I know that's important to your parents, and really, really looking forward to watching you play on Sundays. I know that you will do a great job, and the team that picks you will be a very, very fortunate team. So we wish you and your family all the best. Frank, thanks very much for everything. Mom, thanks very much for everything. It's terrific to have had this chance to be with Brian the last couple of seasons, and we're going to watch him with great curiosity as he goes on into the next chapter of his life. But don't stray too far from home.
All right.
All right? All the best.
Thank you.
Frank?
On behalf of the Price family, we just want to take an opportunity to say to you, Coach, that we really appreciate everything that you've done for our son. You have been remarkable. Mark Dillons, I really appreciate you. During the recruiting process, we were talking about the family aspect of UCLA, and you have shown that you care about my son more so than just a football player, but as a person. And I encourage every recruit to come to UCLA. It's a great education, great opportunity to play. You've been a man of your word, and this is the best university, and this is the best coach. And I just encourage all of you to take that step.
Right? That is exactly right.
No kid, no joking. We've had a great experience. It's been great. The ride has been fun. Looking forward to new challenges, and I know my son is ready, and I know he was well prepared by you and your staff. So I commend you, and I know more is to come from here, and I look forward to the next season. I'm still a Bruin fan. Go Bruins.
Fantastic.
And he will get his degree.
Questions?
Brian, you said you had a difficult decision to make. What were the factors that determined to make this move?
Just coming back next year and winning more games and possibly win the Pac-10 title, getting my degree, just sticking around here and just making sure I'm really ready for the NFL and make sure I was mature enough. But I sat back and talked to my family, and it was a decision I made, and I'm ready.
So, you felt all those things about being more ready for the NFL and mature enough for the NFL. You felt that.
Yeah, I felt
How
that.
did you come to what led you to that decision?
Just talking to my parents and coaches, and it's just a feeling I have, and it's a good feeling, so I'm just ready to go.
Have you looked into retaining an agent at this point?
No, I'm just worried about training right now and getting ready for the combine.
Where are you going to work out?
I'm looking at a couple of facilities right now. I haven't decided yet.
Have you looked into getting a trainer or any of that stuff?
No, I haven't talked to my dad about it yet, but we'll discuss that after this.
Okay.
I've been taking care of that part, so I've been on the search.
Brian, what would it mean for you to get your degree? Your dad says you're definitely going to get it. Do you feel that way, like you're going to come back and get a degree someday?
Yeah, a degree from UCLA would take me a long way after football. And, I know it make my mom and my sisters proud, and my dad too. It's a degree from UCLA. It's so prestigious, and look forward to getting it.
When did you finally come to the decision?
After the game, I really sat down and thought about it, and
Full game?
yeah, the bowl game, and that's when I made my decision.
Frank, you say you're talking to recruits about coming here. Any names you want to throw out there? You're not bound by NCAA rules.
No comment.
The one where you were chanting the pep rally did you that?
It almost did, and thank Coach Newhouse for that. I thank the fans for that. I didn't know how many fans I had, and I appreciate them to death. Just coming out to the Rose Bowl every week. We had a home game. It was magical, and I appreciate them, and I never forget it.
I think he had made up his mind when he started taking his shirt off at the Eagle Bank Bowl. He was auditioning for all those cold weather teams.
What do you your feelings that you think physically you're ready for the NFL? What tells you that?
I don't know, you just get that feeling. I got that feeling right now that I'm ready. I still got to get stronger and faster, and I'm gonna do that before it's time. And when the time is right, I'll be ready.
Where do you think you'll go in the draft?
Shoot for the moon if I miss them. Still amongst the stars, Of course, I want to be a first rounder, and my abilities, I think that I am a first rounder, and I'm gonna train like I'm number one. And at the end of the day, we'll see.
What is your degree? What will your degree be after we complete it?
What is that?
What's your major?
Degree.
Oh, I'm a history major.
Sorry?
I'm a history major.
Okay, so if football doesn't work out, then what's going to happen after that? What do you hope to do? Obviously, we know the prestigious degree of UCLA, but what do you hope to do with that?
I haven't thought about it. I got a long time to think about what I want to do after football. I want to help out in my community a lot with the younger kids, and no matter what I do, as long as I get my degree, I know I'll be set for life.
How do you feel you're leaving this program? Obviously not just you, but as you leave, how do you feel about the football program and where it's at?
They're upcoming. I mean, next year, the sky's the limit. There's a lot of young talent on this team. A lot of guys ready to play. I think the program is about to get back to black tie events, like Coach Newhouse would say. I mean, I can't wait to watch and see what
You're
they do.
going to one here soon, right?
Yeah.
The Walter Camp deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick, what have you seen that tells you think Brian's ready for this job?
Well, it was obvious over the course of the season that he was a dominant player. Teams were starting to see when he'd leave the game to get a blow to start taking their shots down the field because they knew that they'd have a better chance to get something off deep. He's a very explosive player. There's a number of teams at the next level that want aggressive inside players, guys that are playing up the field rather than just holding down gaps. They're going to be very excited about what Brian brings to the table. Both Brian and Frank did a nice job of doing the research, of looking out and seeing what was where they were in terms of on the particular draft boards and so forth as the respective GMs around the country had done their evaluations to make this a prudent business decision. But I think at the end of the day, when I talked to Brian about it, he, in his mind, wanted to go and compete at that level. It was just time. And while any head coach in their right mind would love to have a guy of his caliber come back and be part of our program, because you're starting with an unbelievable talent in the defensive front. He was ready. It was clear to me that he was ready to go take on those challenges, just in listening to him articulate, getting ready for the combine. All the necessary pieces of, it's not just going and getting paid that is exciting to him. I think it's exciting to him to go and take on the next challenge of a profession and to become a professional and make this a career, not just a way to grab some money off the table. And so in listening to that and listening to the family, it was clear to me that this was the right move. Even though we'd love to have him back, we certainly want to let him know that he is going to be fondly remembered here and forever abroad.
You said this was clearly the right move for him. Was your advice for him?
My advice was to make sure you had all the information. Just make sure that you've got all the to say that I'm ready and not ask those who are making those decisions, I think is putting the cart before the horse. So they did the requisite study, and I'm comfortable that in some of the questions that I asked, to some of my friends at that level, that it is certainly a reasonable decision, and then where his heart is, and he's ready to go compete against the Indomitius Sues and those other guys at this combine. He's ready to get into that mix, and you got to take your hat off to that kind of will and aspiration. So we're excited for him.
You're not going to take classes this next semester or quarter, I guess?
No, just training.